Hello, Garry families. Welcome to this week's episode of the Garry 5, where we bring our Garry home to your home. This week we have our principal with us again, Adam Oakley, and he is going to talk to you about HIB. Mr. Oakley, what do you have for us?
Well, we've got a lot. So HIB is an acronym that stands for Harassment, Intimidation, and Bullying. And one of the things as a new principal I want to make clear to every parent out there, every one of your students has the right to come to school and feel safe and feel like they belong and feel connected. That's my goal for every one of your kids. HIB is one of those ways that we can kind of help the process move along. So harassment, intimidation, and bullying, big deal, and words that get thrown out quite a bit. I want to first start with what is the definition for harassment, intimidation, bullying. What are kind of the things we have to check those boxes to have it equal that versus we have a conflict or someone's being rude to my kid. To be harassment, intimidation, and bullying, we need a few things. One, we need it to be one-sided. So it's just a constant, it needs to be repeated. So one-sided and repeated, it's a constant targeted at your student, and your student's not doing anything back. So if there's two kids calling names back and forth to each other, making threats back and forth to each other, meet me in the parking lot sort of things, that's not bullying. Those are two kids that are in a conflict. We want to take that seriously too, and we want to meet with them. But if your kid is constantly a target from the same individual or group of students, that would classify as a targeted harassment, intimidation, or bullying. Repeated is another part of it. I touched on that. And then the other piece, there needs to be a power dynamic. What we mean by that is, could be a size difference between the students, so physically intimidating somebody. It could be a cognitive difference, if there's a difference between the students' cognitive levels and they're targeting someone because of it. There's lots of different things. It could be a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 sort of thing. That power dynamic matters as well. And so if we check all of those boxes, we've now landed away from a conflict and into harassment, intimidation, and bullying. What a parent can do you want to touch on what a parent can do if they feel like they're getting that report from their kids that they are having some harassment, intimidation, and bullying?
Yeah, if you are getting reports at home where your student is telling you that they're bullied or you feel like there is bullying happening, there's something called a HIB form, and I will link that down below, and that's something you can go online and fill out that form, and then we do an investigation. Well, not me, Mr. Oakley will do it on the school side, where we will investigate that, and that is definitely a great tool for you to use as a parent. But again, it's within that, it has to meet the requirements of harassment, intimidation, and bullying. I would also recommend reaching out. Mr. Oakley is really great about chatting with families, and he can pull in your students. But you always have the right as a parent to fill out that formal form and have that investigation happen.
I would say first step, if your student is coming home and having issues with an individual student or a group of students, please just reach out. Just make a phone call, shoot me an email. I will pick up the phone and call you right away and get in touch with you, whether it's over the phone, in person, whatever you're comfortable with. If you feel that the form online is the more effective way to do it, that's fine too. I can tell you my first step is going to be, I'm going to pick up the phone and call you. So what the form does is it actually gives me 7 days to go through an investigation. The first step of that investigation is to call you. The second step is to really pull in your kid and get their story as well. You can support that, and we can have those meetings together, but those are kind of my steps before I even get to meeting with other kids or, thinking about consequences. So that's kind of the overall realm of harassment, intimidation, and bullying. But like I said, my door is open. Reach out, email, or a phone call, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. I'd love to talk to you. Again, I want every kid to feel safe, connected, and valued, and feel like they belong at Garry. And I feel like that's my number one priority. So I'm here to help you, help your students as well.
And I know this is a big topic to fit into 5 minutes. We just want to kind of give you a broad overview, get you that information. If you have any specifics, reach out to Mr. Oakley. You're always able to give me a call and I can get you connected. We also are going to have an opportunity for you to come in October 28th. That's a Tuesday night at 6 p.m. and we'll have a HIB night and we'll be able to go in a little bit more into detail if you are interested. So thanks for catching us this week and catch us again next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.